What's up? What's up, Viking? Same old, just another day. It is bright and sunny out. It's very cold here. Well, not that cold now. It was cold. It's actually warmed up. It's about 45, which is warm for here. Let's just print another one. I'm gonna print more of those stupid, crazy ear things. Print. What's up, Vince? I don't think there's any ladies here. Well, besides me. I mean, sometimes I act like a lady, so. Yeah. So, it's Friday, and it's sunny here. It's cold, but it's sunny. And it's April 17th, and tomorrow we're getting snow, they're saying. Snow on April 17th in Connecticut. This is not good. Snow. Don't like snow. Now, I'm actually not going to get snow. They say right on the edge of the sound, you're not going to get it because the sound keeps the air too warm. So they're saying about 5-10 miles inland, they'll get 3 to 5 inches of snow. They can keep that crap. Have some coffee, everybody. Coffee is good. Or tea, or whatever your breakfast beverage is. Just have some because it's Friday. Even if you're not working because of the whole virusy thing, we're another week into it. That means another week closer to it being over, right? Think positively. I'm one of those people that, tries to be positive. It's like that old saying, some people look at a glass of wine that's half full, and some say it's half full, and some say it's half empty, and I say, let's add more. There's room for more. Put more wine in the glass, damn it. No more skirts to peel off. And it's just printing away. You hit go and it just goes. This thing is printing quite well now. I did fix there was a loose wheel on the bed, which really wasn't hurting anything because it's not. There's 8 wheels on it the way I have it set up, so one loose wheel wasn't really. It was a little wobbly, but not terrible. But I tightened that up this morning, so it's nice and stiff. She's a stiffy. Let's not go there. Anyway, what are you up to, peoples? Somebody jump in here with me. Come on, Viking. I know you want to. You're bored, sitting at home, sitting in your chair like this, just like I do. Oh, look at that. Someone's just beating on my face, and it feels good. I can feel it. Hi, Ann. How are you today? The sun is shining, as you can see. I like the sun. The sun is good. It's still chilly out. It's only 45, excuse me. Not even 55. And it's breezy. It's not windy, but it's definitely breezy. I wanted to go outside and work and cut down some dead trees and stuff, but don't see it happening. Just don't see it happening. It's going. What's up, Andrew? I haven't seen you around on my streams in a while. Have I? Have you been around? Haven't noticed. I gotta tighten this thing up. I guess it really doesn't matter as long as it's sitting there. It's going. How's it going for you? I'm trying to be positive. The sun is out. I like the sun. The sun's been out for a couple of days now. It's been like the perfect weather because the sun's out all day and it's been raining almost every night, which is okay. It can rain at night when I'm not out in it. I like the sun. I am definitely a solar powered human being. And we're printing away and everything looks good. Looking sweet. Yep, printing away. The Pumpkin King is printing like mad. Why is that shaking over there? Wow, barely tapping my toe and it's making everything shake. I need to put that cabinet on rubber feeties so it doesn't shake so much. Just waking up. What is up, Dan? Anybody want to jump in? Here it is again. Somebody, please. Because I can only talk to myself for about 2 minutes, especially this morning. I really should do laundry, but I just don't want to. Don't touch your eyes, people. Coronavirus. Not too worried about it considering I haven't been out of the house in like 3 days. I shouldn't say that. I've been outside. I just haven't been out of the yard. That's a better statement. Driving to work, you poor bastard. This is like the longest stay-at-home holiday we've ever had. The country is at stay-at-home holiday. Yep. It's just another day in paradise. I gotta yell at StreamYards because the dingy thing isn't dinging. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that right now. Let's see, what am I doing? Cam Mike, guess. Command Shift 4. That thing. Get rid of that. Here, I'll even let you guys see what the hell stupid crap I'm doing. Share. So, let's open this up. And let's edit it. And let's crop it back. So it's not such a big picture. And crop. And then let's put a little windowy thing around it. And let's go up to here. And then let's add some text. And let's size it down a little so it fits in the white. Oops. And then save. Good coffee morning. It is a coffee morning, eccentric nut. It is a coffee morning or juice morning if you're a juicer. I like juice, actually. I like juice a lot. Let's go over to Facebook. And let's go to, let's just type it in here, StreamYards. StreamYards community. Okay, make a post. One minor thing I've noticed is, type correctly there, Thomas, is the sound for when a guest pops in the green room. It never plays or is too quiet to hear. Just me or everyone? Noel there. Photo. Screenshot. That one. And post. And what else am I getting a warning about? Your post has been submitted and pending approval. Someone asked to join Sculptress. If you don't know, he lives in Hong Kong. He joined on 2007. I think I'll approve him. He's old enough. He's been around long enough. Stop screen sharing. What is up head fog? And what is a head fog? Is that like a wake and bake? Ah, crap. Don't need those anymore. For the moment, anyways. Everything is printing away just peachily in bright red. I really want some more of that red. I wonder if that red, just so you know, which you can't see the spool, but it's red. It's very, very red. It's that printer red. You can see that printer on the floor back there that I need to get up off the floor. I'm going to build a shelf in the next couple of days and put it up on a shelf so I can actually start printing with it when it's just sitting there off in the distance. But I got it from Printed Solid way back 2 years ago at Earth. And it is Modesto or Maestro or something like that. It's a Canadian-made filament, supposedly, what I understand. And it's an HTPLA, which I really like. And it wasn't overly expensive. I think it was like $27, which for, an HTPLA is pretty good. And the color's good, and it prints really well, and you don't need to burn it really high temperature. I'm printing at 210, and it's just fine. The most HTPLAs you need to burn a little hotter. I do usually print it at like 220. For some reason, I got it at 210, probably because I just hit print, and I forgot it was an HTPLA. But it prints like butter. The problem is they're not carrying that Dragon Red anymore, and it is the reddest red. Now, my thought is they're still carrying the Maestro or Modesto or whatever the name of the filament is. It's great filament. I had like a blue or something too. What did I have? Blue or green? I can't remember. Anyways, I had another roll. Worked beautiful. Good filament. I want more of that Dragon Red because that's what I make that printer out of, and I want to modify that printer again because I just do that. I'm one of those people that once it works right, it sits over, and once it's working right, it sits over in the corner. It does nothing. I gotta play with it, but I can't get that Dragon Red anymore, and I'm wondering how close of a color their regular PLA, Jessie PLA is, because I really don't need the HT for that. People don't realize PLA is just fine to build your printer out of. It's actually better in some ways than PETG, and everyone does it out of PETG, which is fine. I have whole hot ends out of that hot end, the whole hot end, the actual hot end. Extruder mounts and everything are made out of HTPLA. Years and years and years ago. Still runs beautifully. Never a problem with it. But the only thing I would say, and I do it with all of these, but if I were going to run a lot of PETG or other high temperatures, I probably wouldn't do the part cooling ducts out of PLA because it will get hot just sitting next to the hot end. I mean, I don't have a problem. I print 3 layers before the fan kicks on, and I don't have any problems with that sagging in, but I am only burning at 210 too, and I have the sock on it. I would probably start seeing issues if I was doing like ABS or PETG that not only is hotter, but the fan isn't running very fast or at all. I would have a feeling the ducts would start sagging. But for general, for general everyday use, mostly PLA printing, even HTPLA, a PLA printer is just fine. It's actually stiffer and stronger. It's less flexible. It's actually stronger. Everyone keeps calling PETG and ABS are stronger. They are not stronger. They're more impact resistant. They're actually weaker. They're impact resistant. There's no impact on a printer. None. Unless you, like, screw it up. I think I'm hearing Mom screaming down in the basement. Guess not. Hard to tell. She plays the TV so loud. She's 3 floors down, and I can hear that TV. It's really mild. You guys are probably picking it up, but I can hear it. That's loud. Anyway. That's what happens when you get old. I'm getting there. Oh, wait, I'm already there. And that printer is printing beautifully. I really did a good job redesigning that printer. So, what y'all doing today? Dan said he's driving to work. What's everyone else doing? Anything fun and exciting? Anybody printing anything besides ear savers and visors? I think I'm going to start printing visors next. I'll do a half a dozen or so and see if they like them. I got some plastic and I really don't like it. It's not clear enough. I mean, it's clear, but you put it on your face and everything gets kind of, you feel like you need to put on a pair of glasses. It blurs your vision a little bit. It's just not quite perfectly clear. Which is kind of annoying. Working and printing some cable clips. What kind of cable clips? Anything good? Anything awesome? Remotely working? Does that mean working remotely or barely working? Remotely working. Simple ones. There you go. Simple ones are the best. Simple's good as long as it works. I like simple. So I redesigned the little ear savers. Oh, I shouldn't call them simple because I've got the little emoji in there to make them cute. What is up, David? I'm at the firehouse sanitizing the units for the day and checking supplies. It's really nothing new for you. Don't you have to do that same? I mean, you're really not changing anything in that area as much anyways, because you have to do all that sanitizing on a day-to-day basis anyways, don't you? Like after every run. Do you have to like sanitize the bus after every run? There, Vincey. What stream? Tim was streaming? I didn't know he was streaming. I didn't really look. I didn't think anyone was streaming. Why is Tim stopping his stream? Hell, I would have cut this and gone over there. I didn't see anyone. I actually did check. All night, 9 hours. Why? Don't you people sleep? How late did you guys stay on there last night, Viking? Well, he is batshit crazy. I mean, that's a given. I mean, it is Tim. The dude's nuts. I will say, with all his ranting and all his craziness, he is usually, at least, he's not always right, but he's trying to do the right thing. He always tries to do the right thing. Sometimes it doesn't come across that way, but he does. Oh, so that's early. 4 a.m. your time. That's that's only like 10 o'clock at night here. You usually way past that. You got that thing focused yet there, Jimmy? What's up,
No.
Jimmy? The Christmas tree.
It's the same print, still going.
Same print.
Yes.
You got to focus that camera, man.
I've looked into it. I don't know how. It's an old webcam. I cleaned
Is
the
it a
lens.
phone or is it a phone or a webcam?
Webcam.
Oh. Well, it's probably got a bezel right on the front you to spin.
Not this one.
What kind is it?
Logitech C270.
C270. That's the same thing as this.
You must have got a good one.
No. The 270 is a good one. I mean, it's not. It's a decent one. It's a good middle of the line. It's a good homeowner webcam. Isn't this a 270? I don't know. What the hell is this thing? Look at my system preferences. Sound. Oh no, this is a 920. The 270 is the lower end one, but it's still fine. It should focus. It should autofocus. You got something in front of it that won't let it focus?
No, it's got a straight shot right at the printer.
$39 for a brand new one. Huh. Are you using the little Logitech software, or are you just going direct to it?
Beats the heck out of me.
Okay. Yeah, that might actually be a software focus one. What is up, Sergio and Joe Paddock? Yeah, if you download and run you probably have it installed and don't even know it. There's Logitech webcam software. It should, although I don't know on the PC, on the Mac, it won't override it. StreamYards takes over the whole setup with mine. I may have it set up that way. I don't know enough about that crap. I know on this one, this is a Logitech 920. I can't use the software focus on this because StreamYard directly accesses the camera. It doesn't go through the software. So if I do any adjustments in the software, it doesn't work in StreamYard. StreamYard just takes the stream right out of the USB port. There's a button for autofocus. See, there you go. Open up your freaking Logitech crap.
I got it open. I don't see a button for focus.
Share your screen. On the bottom on there, it says share screen. It's kind of Christmas tree looking right now. With the red, green. There's a lens bleeding away, but I keep telling it to pull the little anti-scratch sheet off of it first. Yeah, go ahead. Hang on there.
Yesterday.
No. Oh, I can't do that here. Yeah, just put it in there and it'll try and block it, and I'll just approve it. Or any of my mods let her just approve it. I can't do it. I'm using where I'm streaming to Twitch too. I can't play mod crap on YouTube.
try playing with it later today.
You got to get that fixed, man.
So y'all ready for the snow today there in Connecticut? You won't get any.
I personally won't. The state will. Just where I'm right on the water, they say, 5-10 miles in, we're just going to get rain. Because it's a northern. If we get even that, it's actually a northern storm, so the edge, we may not get anything really. Down by the clock, you should see an icon for Logitech. Don't click on it, and it will bring the software up. I think he's got the software up, you just can't find the focus button. It is Friday. Not that it matters. Well, that sounds like a personal problem, Dan. No. Yeah, you guys we're not supposed to get it till tonight. It's going to be overnight. It's actually sunny and kind of nice, although the temperature's dropping. It was almost 50 degrees when I got up this morning, and then it was about 45, 46 when I started streaming. Now it's like 43. So the temperature's actually dropping even though the sun's up. And it's breezy. At least the sun's up. Thinking positive. I like the sun. The sun is good. My printer's printing. I'm only doing 6 on that big build plate. I should probably put 2 or 3 more on there, but at least probably put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 or 7 more on there. Almost double my print volume. Oh well. Don't much care. Just letting it run. Let her run, let her run, let her run. We are on layer 4 of 8, which makes no sense. It's the only thing I'm not getting about Repetier. So I'm using Repetier on the Pi instead of Octoprint, which the more I'm using it, the more I actually kind of like Repetier better. But it says it's on layer 4. The problem is when it's printing the first layer, it says it's already on layer 2. Because it's only 7 layers. And I'm printing at 0.2. Even though it's 0.6 nozzle, I'm still printing at 0.2. It's just easier to calculate in my brain. I don't know. It just makes no sense. The only thing I don't like about Repetier is it's like one ahead on the layers in reality. There's only 7 layers. 1.4 tall. I don't get it. Why does it say it's ahead of layer? Well, something in the slicer, because I'm using Idea Maker. I wonder if Slicer's telling it it's on a different layer than it actually is. We'll stop the rain. Why are you doing that? What's up? Yeah, it's about 40. Where are you at, Eccentric? You're in this general same area, right? Northern East Coast. Yeah, I don't expect it's going to last long, even though it is. But that's the one thing about snow is I hate it. I hate the melting of the snow more than I hate the snow because it just becomes icy cold mud. Mud. Gotta be mud.
Good morning, Viking.
La-di-da, la-di-da. Are you walking around in a dark room with a flashlight?
Yeah, I was just checking my filament. See if it's going to make it to the end of this print without having to change.
Why don't you have, like, I don't know, a light on in the room?
I like the dark.
I like the dark. So you're a vampire.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like the sunlight. Sunlight is awesome. It energizes me. It makes me happy. It makes me very, very, very happy.
Got plenty of sunshine when I go to the store this morning.
Got plenty of sunshine.
Gotta go over to Super Target and get some prescriptions.
And there goes the fan on. So we are on layer 4. Which is actually layer 3. Makes no sense.
You doing more ear savers?
Yeah. Just cause. Because they're there to print.
Need to remodel that and put a smiley face where the mask is on the back.
Huh?
Put a smiley face where the mask is.
Why?
You're gonna be funny.
It's got a mask because it's for surgical people.
I hear you're talking to a mic
Yeah.
It's supposed to have a little mask.
camera now.
Yes.
See? Because it's for masks. That's its whole point. It's for masks.
He's showing
So
himself.
it's got a little mask.
Yeah, I've
What's up,
seen.
Don?
Good morning, Don.
I like the little mask on it. I think it's cute.
I think it needs a smiley face.
Well, it's kind of smiling. It's an upturned mask. My nursing neighbor likes it. She thought it was the cutest thing she'd ever seen.
Good morning, Andrew.
I worked really hard making that mask all perfect and everything. I got a bunch of them that it isn't so nice.
Yeah, I saw you modeling it in Fusion.
Yeah. The actual ear saver is pretty much a copy of the one that Jordan's printing, Mad Monkey. And another one I had downloaded that was nice, but was kind of too busy. There was like 10 clips on each side. It was ridiculous. It took a lot of filming and a lot of time because it's going back and forth. But it had the emoji on it. So I was like, well, I'll take the one that Jordan's printing. That's simple and fast. And I'll slap the emoji on it and make it cute. Without being too ridiculously long. Because it prints a rack of 6 of them in like 40 minutes.
I'm doing good, Andrew. How's that space ball working for you?
Oh, damn it. Our Andrew got a space ball.
Yes, he did.
You use a space ball?
I've been using a space ball since Moses was in short pants.
I don't know. Never got used to one.
I won't run CAD without it.
See, I just use my trackball and all the buttons and everything do pretty much the same thing. And then I don't have to use both hands because my right hand's so busted it don't work so well anyways. Which is why I'm a terrible typist, along with I'm just plain a terrible typist. I'm terrible at spelling, I'm terrible at typing, and then I got busted ass fingers making for, oh my God, never correct being annoying.
Well, I've been here for 63 and a half years and I haven't busted a bone yet. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I said that when I was 18, and then I broke 34 of them an hour later.
I guess when you get into it, you go big, huh?
Pretty much. That's what happens when you take a telephone pole on your arm. Auto never correct. It's not auto correct because if it was correct, it would have been correct, but it's not correct. So it's auto never correct because it's never correct. It makes worse what you're trying to spell than what you were originally screwing up yourself. You've already turned it off.
I split a telephone pole from the ground up to the top like Daniel Boone once
Cool.
with a car.
I did it with a car. Took the pole around my hand. Sliced these 2 fingers right off. Which is why they don't work so well no more. Because they had to be sewn back on.
I hit the pole at 55 miles an hour sideways.
I hit it at 30. Sideways. On
Caught
my
it
arm.
right in the driver's door.
I split the car right in half. I wasn't driving. I was a passenger. Which was the problem.
Then you split a car in half at 30 miles an hour.
Hit it right at the seam of the window and the windshield and the roof line, and it just snapped the post right in half, and the door pops open and the car splits right in half. And the
That's the same
friggin'
spot.
folded right around the pole.
I caught it right in the rear view mirror.
Yeah, that's pretty much. You actually got to go back just a little bit more. You got to hit that joint right where the post comes up and the windshield bracket goes across. It was a 70 Nova, too. So, actually Ventura. Even though it was a
Montego.
it was a Chevy. It was a Pontiac Ventura with a Chevy Nova nose on it.
It was a little itty bitty car.
Not well. For those days, yeah. For today's standards, it's huge. We used to drag race those things.
Yeah, I got hit by a truck with a snowplow frame on it. Ripped off the whole side of my car, flattened the wheels, and spun me into a telephone pole.
That's always fun.
And I walked away from it. I had a bruise on my elbow about the size of a dime and one on my knee about the size of a quarter.
Yeah, I've been beat up in car accidents more than once. A couple, 3 times now. Printing away. Oh, is it doing this? Better now. I'm gonna say, I think it's too early. I think it's too early now. Let's see what it shows. This is what I like about both Repetier and Octoprint. I just like the way Octoprint does it, or Repetier does it better, is displaying the printer's path. That's the one thing I dislike about the Duettes is there's nothing like this on them. That's awesome. And I like how it ghosts what's going on or what has been and only highlights what's actually happening. Where Octoprint just, it's a black line. There's no colors. There's no highs, lows. This is a little bit nicer. I don't know. I think Repetier, I'm kind of liking it more and more. Better than Octoprint. It's close, though. It does that, just not as cleanly. It doesn't do the highlight. It's just a black and white. What is up, Mad Monkey Butt? You want to hop in there, Jordan? Hop on in. I want to be able to play music. I really wish I don't need to see the G-code preview. I like to see it. I use it a lot of times. I'll scan it. That's the only thing I do like Octoprint better than this is I can pre-scan it in Octoprint where you really can't in that. You can, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. I've caught a lot of my own stupid mistakes in the slicers, settings I've done wrong by putting it in there and looking at it and just the black tool path. When you always look at the path on the slicers with their little 3D PS, it kind of distorts it. You don't necessarily catch errors. If you see just the tool path, you go, oh, that's wrong. You know, you can say, oh, that shouldn't be going over there, or what did I do wrong here, or why isn't that filling in, or, you know, why is there too many lines there? Why is it, you know, moving too much? Do I have too many retry? Why do I have too many tractions? You can see all the travel moves and everything, and you can fine tune your slicer with it if you so desire. But I think it might be almost time to switch colors. Just because I can. Because it makes it cool by having it multicolored. And I've got nothing else to do. Looks over and jumps. Nice. What color should I go with the red? I don't want to do blue again. Let's do, I think I got some yellow right. Let's do yellow on top of the red. That's a nice yellow. It's bright. Are we there yet? Or we gotta finish that course. Nope, it's there now. It's already started doing it. Switch colors. Change filament. Okay. Let's see, this is going to go this way.
Good morning, Mr. Buttram.
It's Patreon.com.
What time's your eBay auction over for the space ball? You still winning? Good morning, Ray.
It is drawing in filament. Purge more. I don't see any yellow yet. There's some yellow. Purging. Purging. It's yellowish orange. Are you done purging? You done oozing? Continue. Please continue. And we're off. To add some yellow. A couple, three of them are going to have kind of orange because it's only going to have one layer, but oh well. I don't think anyone wearing them will give a slightest crap about it. They'll be like, oh, those work. Thank you. Coffee, good. Coffee, very, very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. I do have to go to the post office at some point. At some point or another. And deliver some I gotta get a box. What am I gonna put them in? Do I have a box I can put those in? Probably do out in the garage. Although I just this week, because of recycling, took out all the little boxes and threw them away. Can you point me in the right direction as to how to adjust the tension and extruder on the A10M, please? Is that like the dual extruder, multi-extruder G-Tech thing? Color mixing one? I really want to play with one of those color mixers. I like the idea of the graduate, slow changing of color. I know everyone's having problems with them and they're jamming and crap, but they just look cool.
Oh, they got some breaking news on Fox. They got a new coronavirus drug, remdesivir, saying it showed good promise.
You mean the one that Trump's kids are paying for? Yeah, they're making the money on it.
No, that's another one.
Yeah, sure.
Good morning, Wales. How you doing, David?
Naked Ron streaming. Good for him. I'm gonna cut it in about 10 minutes anyway, so. Actually, maybe I'll just cut it now. It's 9 o'clock. We started at quarter after, not right on the hour. What is Naked Ron doing? How come it's not showing up?
I didn't get the notification yet either. Oh, we posted a video, not a stream.
Oh, well, I don't care about that. I mean, I'll watch it later if it's something I want to watch. But I'll watch it later. These things are actually pretty cool when you think about it. It's like hard plastic that's all flexible. Because it's so thin and yet it's strong because of the layers. And these are like the perfect item to 3D print. And the yellow's looking pretty cool on top of the red. It's kind of an orange right now with the first layer, but it'll turn yellow, I guess, on the last one. That's a pretty dense yellow, so it shouldn't shine through too much.
How many layers is the mask part?
There's 7 total. There's 4. The main unit is 4, and then there's 3 on top. That stiffens these up and make them stronger. They actually, you probably can't see it because of the sunlight. But the ear wick thingy here, the clips, are 7, and these are 4.
Strong yet thin.
Makes it so when the band pulls on it, it doesn't just yank it apart. By having the extra couple layers. Plus, it gives you the little smiley face. Smiley face. Mask face. Smiley mask face. The extruder, as it is mounted to the stepper motor, has a tension screw on the back left corner. What are those things using for an extruder? Isn't it just using a generic MK8 style extruder? Single arm, crappy little thing. Or if you want to adjust the spring tension, all you do is add washers to it. So it tightens the spring. We are on layer EPE of 821, which is kind of late. We're on layer 7 of 8, which is actually only 6 of 7. It's actually only 7 layers. why it keeps going one layer too many, but whatever. I will finish those and find a box. It's a Viking.
Guys,
It's a Viking at rest.
yeah.
He's not going to war because he's not wearing his war helmet.
No, it's on the floor.
It's on the floor.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Can reach it from here. But not much work these days. Anyways,
Let me guess, you packed all up to move and now you're all unpacking again.
no, I actually didn't pack much before it was postponed. I did prepare a lot though, but not much packing, luckily. We'll see when it happens. Probably a few months from now.
The Titanish clones, yeah. I think they do use that, don't they? I don't know. I don't have one. I kind of want one just to play that Blender game with those, but not gonna happen. Could just make one myself.
Do it.
Freaking chunk of aluminum and drill 2 holes in it. Thread it up with some 6mm. That'd be kind of cool. Make my own. Not happening.
No.
It's a bad clone, but it works. Yeah.
So, Viking, do we have sunshine in Sandefjord today?
Yeah. Looks like it. Can check it. Yeah. Let's see it on my camera here.
Yeah,
Nice
good.
sunshine.
Yeah, I know you might do it, but I don't want to use their end because their end comes down and goes straight across and then down again, right? It doesn't like go with a nice smooth arc or an angle. That's what I hear, anyways. I haven't looked at one.
Come on, updates.
It's like too sharp of an angle inside the heat block or some crap.
Yeah. It's 11 degrees Celsius outside now. That's about
11's like 40 Fahrenheit.
almost 52.
So 50.
Yeah. So isn't that bad?
No, that's actually nice weather.
Yeah.
I like 50s at night and 65, 70 during the day. That's my
Yeah.
like prime yeehaw weather.
I think I like about 80.
80's too hot. I sweat too much for that.
75 to 80 is nice for me.
Yeah, it's too hot. Too hot.
No, not for me.
Can't do anything in it. It's good for sitting outside and just laying in the sun,
Yeah.
but to actually go out and work and do anything, it's too hot. And I'm not one to just lay there.
No.
It's nice out. I want to do stuff.
Yeah, it's nice.
I was hoping when I was when that damn tree would break loose. You guys will get a kick out of this. So I'm trying to clear my property up. Not really clear it, but clean it. And here in Connecticut, it's actually against the law to cut down cedar trees because they're endangered now in this area. It's really not. They don't make a big. They just don't want you cut down cedars. Anyways, there's a cedar grove out here that's been there a million years. Well, it's partially died off, but some little baby cedars. Anyways, there's a cedar tree that's like, I don't know, 15 foot tall. That birch tree was like arcing up and over and kind of shading it. So I was like, cool, I'll cut that down and let the cedar grow.
Yeah.
Cool. And I like the cedars when they, after you clean them up and let them go for a year or two, they fill out kind of nice and they don't blow over in storms and, they don't drop branches all the time. I mean, they do, but not as bad as a regular pine and blah, blah, blah. Try and save the cedars. So I cut it down and you do the back notch and try and drop it the way it's going. Well, just as it starts arcing, the wind comes along and drop it right on top of the cedar.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, great. So I go to pull it out, and it's up there. It's probably 20, 25 feet tall. It locked into the cedar, and I can't get it down.
Fun.
So it's laying there. There's another oak right next to it. I literally took it, because it's only like 4 or 5 inches around. I literally took it and bent it around the oak. I'm like grabbing the trunk I cut, and I'm pushing on it, and I'm bending it, thinking it'll just yank it out of it. Nope. I got that thing like probably a 4 or 5 foot arc going through the trunk of that arch tree. And it just locked into that cedar. I actually stove it down, and I was hoping with the arc, I just left it overnight. I was hoping the wind would, yank it out of the cedar. Nope, still sitting there.
Nice.
I'm going to have to get a ladder and then go up there and cut it out of the cedar. Now it's all freaking springy, so I'm scared I'm going to get whacked while I'm up on the ladder.
Slapped in the face.
Well, ripped off the ladder.
Wow.
And if I was closer, I'd come hook my truck up to it and yank it out.
Yeah, well, that's my other thought, but you really can't get to it. I have to get a chain, and I don't have a chain long enough. I got some rope, but I don't think a rope will do it. I think I'll just snap the rope. It's locked in there pretty well. I may just get my neighbor, because I think instead of trying to pull it out, I'm thinking if I push it up, it'll unlock the branches and fall free. But I can't do it myself. It's a little bit too heavy, too clumsy. It's not that big. It's only maybe 5 inches tops. It's just really tall and skinny.
Yeah. You need to work out though. So
I do need to work out. I was fighting with that thing for like an hour.
Yeah.
At least an hour I was fighting with that thing. And I stepped on some stumps and twisted my knees around, which really don't need that. And that's when I gave up on it. I literally bowed it around the big oak and left it overnight, hoping it would pop free. And it hasn't. I was looking at it this morning going, damn. It's locked in there somehow or another. It's only like one branch locked in it. Just don't get why it hasn't just broken off or something.
No. Solid tree. Oh. Still tired.
You get any sleep last night?
What?
You get any sleep last night?
Aren't those cute?
A couple of hours.
Look at that.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
Nice.
They're kind of cool. I mean, it's a waste of time doing the 2 colors and everything, but it's not like I got anything else to do.
No. Better to have fun with it. So.
Yeah, that's it. And then, it makes all the little nurse girls happy.
Yeah.
The guys don't give a crap because there are a bunch of guy nurses there. I know that. But
got to keep the women happy.
well, I mean, you think about it. If you can make them smile for 5 minutes, they're kind of miserable right now.
Yeah. That's true.
Although she has to work a 14-hour day today, but she's got the next 3 days off, so she's going to be really happy this weekend. She'll probably be out in the yard working, moving the leaves around with me.
Nice.
Because she likes doing that. Yeah, this came out pretty good.
I'll probably try to get a few hours in on the fusion design of the Ymir.
Get what?
The Core XY I'm building.
Oh, start thinking about the actual design.
Yeah, I've been working on it a bit, but still trying to
It's a
settle
lot easier once you got all the hardware, so like sizes and proportions and what's going to fit. Hard to do with hardware in hand.
That's true. I'll design as much as I can. Try to solve a few problems.
It's going to go pretty good.
Popped up. Yeah.
Give me a holler later when you're working in Fusion. Maybe I'll jump in with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will.
he's probably better at it than I am.
Yeah,
He's better at it than I am.
been working a long time with it, so I have a lot to learn in Fusion.
You can always learn more in Fusion. They update it so goddamn much. You
Yeah,
can't keep up with it.
that's true.
It's almost getting annoying how often they update it,
Yeah, it does get annoying.
especially when the newest one. I don't know about on the PC, but on the Mac. See, Macs never update automatically. Everything is they ask and verify, and then you really want to do it. Like you get asked like 5 freaking times before it'll do anything. Not Fusion. You'll be in the middle of work, and all of a sudden it'll just stop, and you'll get the progression bar.
Oh, really? I have to.
Fucking annoying.
It doesn't do that. I don't know how
Right.
well I work with it.
I think there's a automatic update button somewhere. I just never looked for it.
Yeah.
You never think about it until it's too late, and then you can't do anything. And once it's done, you go back to doing whatever you're doing, and you forget about looking for the setting.
Yeah.
I think I'm done printing for a little while. How cool is it? It's still too hot before I can shut it off. I have to find a box to ship stuff to my niece because she wants some masks and some of these ear things.
Yeah.
There are a company going back to work today, actually Monday. They're going today to clean everything, and then Monday actually start opening again, which is kind of crazy. But
True.
well, it's an electronics company, and I guess they're needed for something.
Yeah.
So I'll have to bring masks and clean. They're pretty. It's not like they're real tight either. They're all kind of. There's enough space where they're not right next to each other. It's not dangerous.
Yeah.
They all have their own offices and stuff.
Grade 1 to 4 in school. Schools here gets back to school the 27th this month.
Really?
Yeah.
They're thinking. Actually, Connecticut already pretty much said. The governor said, "I'm just not opening the schools again. School's done for the year."
I think it's too early to do it, but I
Especially
don't
the kids,
decide
the
it.
little
Yeah.
kids are the ones that are, and the teenagers I can see doing it, but
Yeah, and colleges and universities also goes back to school the 27th. Grade
crazy. Although you guys didn't get hit quite as bad as we are here.
No, we closed down pretty early.
Yeah.
So
You started earlier, so you're farther along than we are. Like,
yeah,
we're right on the fringe of it.
sort of. But if we open everything again, it'll start increasing a lot again. I see that Sandefjord got 1 new case the last 24 hours. So we're here in Sandefjord. We are 38 confirmed cases. So not much at all. In the whole of Norway, it's 6,937.
Oh God, we got more than that just in this county.
Yeah,
Like
we're only
6,000
about.
confirmed cases and like 200 and some deaths.
Yeah,
Just
how
in
many?
my county, not alone.
How many
Yeah,
citizens are in the county?
It's just New Orleans County.
Yeah, but how many citizens are you in the county?
Shitload. I don't know.
Unspecified number. We're about 5 million citizens in Norway, so
Yeah.
we
That's
have
almost twice the size of Connecticut.
we have 158 deaths and 164 in hospitals now, so not that bad compared to others. But we should probably more or less stay closed for a few months more, I think.
At least I'm figuring at least a month for us.
Yeah,
Another month and it'll start, fading out.
declining. Yeah,
I'm a firm believer that of the ultraviolet light in the sun and the warmer days helps cure it, but doesn't necessarily make sense because how bad is it down there in Florida, Jimmy? You guys got it pretty bad in areas down there, right? Which
The
kind of
East Coast.
that whole thought.
Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties are the worst.
Yeah.
yeah.
Which, if you know, the more I think about it, if that were true, if the whole ultraviolet light / warmer weather cured it, areas like Florida and Texas wouldn't be getting hit at all because it's warm and sunny all day long.
Yeah, Iran wouldn't be hit much,
Yeah,
but they are. So I don't think it helps much.
I think
It's not-
Germany is the least of everything.
Yeah,
Controlled in the
Switzerland, I think. I haven't read too much about it lately. I've been trying to avoid it. It's
Yeah,
been too much.
I don't even watch the news anymore. I put it on, the weather comes on, I watch the weather, and I shut it right the hell off. That's all I do.
Yeah,
Because it's all it is. It's the same crap every day. Coronavirus.
yeah,
People,
everywhere.
everyone's got it. Yay, we know that. Okay, tell us something we don't already know.
Yeah.
Well, things aren't very bad in this part of Florida. We got ground beef in the stores. We got paper towels. We got toilet paper. We got alcohol. The hospitals are only at 50% capacity.
Oh,
Yeah, we're a little worse off. I can go in depending on the day and the delivery. I can go in and get most things. I don't have too much problem getting meat. My biggest thing we can't get around here is toilet paper is non-existent, and believe it or not, freaking half and half. You can get milk.
Yeah.
I can't get half and half. Can't get
Weird.
cream. And I gotta have my half and half for coffee. Gotta have
yeah.
it.
We're stocked well in all the stores here. The first few days was a little bit weird in regards to tea, toilet paper, and bread, but after that, hasn't been a problem.
Yeah. We just went to the state is requiring now. It used to be suggested. And as of yesterday, it's required. I have to wear a mask in a public place.
Yeah, we've been
Which
talking
I was
about.
doing already.
Yeah, we have been talking about recommending masks here, but it hasn't been finalized yet.
Yeah,
But,
it's required. I mean, it was it was recommended up until yesterday, and as of yesterday, the governor is just like, just wear one.
yeah.
It's required. They're not going to let you in the store. I'm going to make it so the store will just kick you out if you're not wearing a mask. Just wear a mask.
Yeah. That's
This
true.
is
Though.
it, is people don't get the mask is not there to protect you from the world. The mask is there to protect the world from you. Most people that have the virus don't realize they have a virus for a week or two, and they're just
if at
spreading it
all.
over, and they think they're fine.
So yeah. Hey Sean, how's it going?
What's up? I'm actually getting ready to kill it because I'm gonna go outside and pull that tree down one way or another. Although it's kind of windy. That's why I didn't pull it down the other day. Is because the wind was blowing, and I don't want to go up on a tree in a ladder with the wind freaking whipping the tree around.
No.
You know what you need, Lama?
Even the cedar's little, so if I put a ladder on it, it's going to be bouncy.
You need a pet beaver.
A pet beaver? We have beavers.
A
Got
pet
beavers all over right here. There's
Yeah.
like 3 of them right here. This stream, I've got what used to be the swamp. As of this year, is no longer a swamp. It's a little pond. The beavers built up. The state's been having a bitch of a time because they've been building in the culva, the what do you call it underneath? I keep calling it cul-de-sac. It's not cul-de-sac. Covert underneath the road.
Yeah.
The beaver keeps building into that. So they literally put a chain link fence around the nose of it so he can't. Now they're just building up against a chain link fence, which is fine. It actually worked because they brought this chain link fence out far enough so it has to be really wide. So it's taking the beaver a long time to raise it up. And once every couple of weeks, the state comes by and just removes all the leaves and crap so it doesn't get too high.
Yeah.
And the beaver's happy because he's got his little pond and he's chewing up all the trees. He's helping clear. He's been clearing my property down on this end,
Nice.
dragging all the little baby trees away. Well, you see his little chewed stumps all over the place. There's 3 of them now. There's one out back. There's one here in the front, and there's one right alongside the house now.
Yeah.
We got beavers. Pesky beaver.
Beavers.
but they don't come up here. My house is up on a big freaking hill.
Yeah.
The beaver does not come up the hill. He must drag the tree down the hill, and he don't want to drag the tree down the hill. He wants to just drag it into the water.
Yeah.
You put a sign by the pond, good eats, with an arrow pointing to your tree.
Yeah. Problem is, I already cut the tree down. I just got to get it out of the cedar. And the
Yeah,
beavers
we'll
won't
get
touch
there.
the cedar, from what I understand. I don't know if they do or not, but I heard they don't touch cedar.
No, they like birch trees, though.
Yeah, they like birch and oak. They really like chewing on the little oaks. They are wiping out all the trees right along the edge of the frickin' stream. Well, pond now. It's a pond now. Which is fine. I like it. It's clearing it out, turning it into a pond. Increase my property value.
Yeah. That's fine.
Well, we always had a pond out back, and then like the last 3 or 4 major storms in the last 50 years have wiped the dam out, because there used to be a dam out back. And the last time it went out, the homeowner, the guy who owns it back there, went to rebuild it, and the Army Corps of Engineers said, no more, can't do it. Every time the dam breaks, the state road and the train tracks flood out. They wipe out everything, because the dam breaks and you get the rush of water. It's like a tidal wave kind of reaction.
Yeah.
And they're like, no more, can't do it. We're tired of fixing the road and the train tracks, because the minute that hits the road and the train tracks, it just freaking wipes it out.
Yeah. It's
They're
powerful.
like, no more dam.
Whoa.
Yeah, black cherry trees won't grow around here. Too cold. I don't think. Will they?
I don't know.
We're right on the edge of it, like the Japanese maples or the Japanese cherry trees there that are in Washington. There's a couple people around here. You gotta like baby it, because it's a little too chilly for them, I guess. I'm not a plant person, so I don't know for sure. The only thing I'm good at with plants is tearing them down and cleaning them out. Getting the moss to
can
grow.
do.
Everyone's like, why do you like the moss? I said, I don't have to freaking mow it. I'll take moss over grass any day of the week. It greens up faster. It stays green longer. We always get like a droutish midsummer, where the grass all turns brown. The moss stays green the whole time, because it, like, the little bit of water that gets in there stays in the moss. It's always green. You don't mow it. Why would you not want moss? It's awesome. It's softer.
It's not
It looks
trendy.
better. I like the moss, especially in the woodland areas. Even though I've cleared it out, there's still woods over there. I'll take the moss over grass any day of the week. I think it looks better. Looks more natural.
That it does.
Anyway, on that note, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No, looks like
for one, I'm gonna go take a crap.
yeah, looks like there's a barbecue in a few. So I see you next. Yeah, I'm everywhere.
Barbecue?
Yeah, my parents are barbecuing, so I'll go there.
You're not supposed to go there. You're supposed to stay away from people.
Yeah, we'll stay outside, so
Yeah,
we get the distance, so that's all right.
we don't give a crap. Everyone, there's being cautious, and then there's just plain being over the top.
Yeah, I'll be very cautious. So actually, will be the first
What'd you
meal.
do, Paddock? That Nightbot I haven't seen Nightbot. I didn't even know I had Nightbot on. Poor Joe just got spam blocked.
Oh. It was 6 O's.
Poor Joe got spam blocked. Nightbot kicked you in the butt.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that note, I'm out of here.
I'll be back
You
home
guys
in about 2 hours, Viking. Send me an email when you're gonna get on Fusion.
Letter O's.
Yeah, I will.
What are you having?
Thank
Some cheery O's? Yeah. I thought I turned all that off on Nightbot. All I wanted to do was have it like there's like 4 words I have it blocking. and that's it. That's all it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm off. Later, guys. It's been fun.
See you later.
Later. Have a good one.
In broadcast.